Hey guys, welcome to the show. Now you may have heard about the massive pump that happened on Wednesday on Shiba Inu coin after Elon Musk posted this picture of his dog. Now I was pretty successful in capturing some of that gain on the night before my birthday. Here's what happened. I parked my car in the garage, got out of the car, checked my phone and saw the headlines about Shiba Inu rising. I immediately ran to my computer and saw I had about a 16x gain. And this would rise to about a 20x by the time I cashed out. In terms of percentage, that would be a 1,900% gain. But wait a minute, didn't Shiba Inu only rise 400% that day? How did I get a 1,900% gain? Okay, let's back up. Before we tell the story, we have to introduce the idea of leverage, and in particular, leveraged tokens. So in cryptocurrency, a leveraged token is a token that follows the price movements of a certain coin, but at an amplified percentage. For example, if I had a 3x leveraged Ethereum token and Ethereum rises 10%, my 3x leveraged Ethereum token will rise 30%. But conversely, if Ethereum goes down 10%, my token will go down 30%. So you can see, although you can get massive gains, you can also lose all of your money very quickly when trading leveraged tokens. However, it is a lot safer than trading with margin because you can only lose your own money, not other people's money that you've borrowed and you then have to pay back. Leveraged tokens are also only really good at delivering that set leveraged amount on a daily basis. And that's because the people running them have to use margin, i.e. borrow money, so they're taking the risk, not you, in order to get to that leveraged amount. And if the token drops, they end up having to sell tokens to pay back the loans, and the token has to then rebalance. It's complicated, but just understand that you don't get, say, 3x leverage over the long term. It's only really reliable to leverage at that amount on a daily basis. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I YOLO'd $50 into a 5x leveraged Shiba Inu token. Now, after a couple of days, my investment had gone down to $12, and I was like, well, this sucks. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But on Wednesday, when I opened up my account, my $50 investment that had gone down to $12 had now risen to $880. So I immediately sold about $400 worth at $14 per coin to take some profits. And in case you're wondering, the price of this coin is measured differently to the price of actual Shiba Inu, which is fractions of a cent. Anyway, at that stage, we were only about halfway through the pump, and it kept going up as the night went on. Every time I sold a little bit, it would go up even more and cover for the amount that I'd just sold. The coin peaked at about $28 per coin, and I sold the majority of the coins that I sold in around the mid-20s. When I went to bed that night, I'd cashed out about $900 into USDT. In the morning, the coin pumped again, and I sold another $100 worth, locking in a $1,000 or 20x gain. I kept about $300 worth or around 10 coins back, just in case, on the off chance of a kind of mega pump. But this was unlikely because the market cap of Shiba Inu had already reached $13 billion. Now, this is an important concept to understand when thinking about how high a coin can go and working out your exit strategy from a particular coin. So market cap is the overall value of the entire currency, and it's worked out by multiplying price per coin by the total number of coins in the circulation. So if a coin costs $5 and there are 1 million coins, the market cap is 5 million. Now, Bitcoin has a market cap of about $1 trillion. Dogecoin is sitting at about 30 billion or so right now, and it did rise to 70 billion earlier this year when it pumped. And this is why if you look at, say, Cardano priced at $2.30, and then you look at Ethereum priced at 3,000, and then some people say, don't buy Ethereum, buy Cardano, it's got a long way to go. Ethereum's already at 3,000, Cardano's only at $2.30. Well, that could never happen. Cardano could never reach 3,000 because Cardano's market cap is only around 72 billion, Ethereum's is 427 billion, but that means that Ethereum is only 6 times bigger than Cardano, not thousands of times bigger as the difference in price between them would suggest, because there are less Ethereum coins in circulation. And for Cardano to reach 3,000, it would have to have a market cap of $93 trillion, which is equal to the total annual GDP of the entire world. And even for Shiba Inu to reach 1 cent, it would have to have a market cap of 4 trillion, which is like 4 times Bitcoin right now. So That's also never going to happen. So how high could it go? Well, the highest market cap we have seen on a dog-themed joke crypto was $70 billion or so on Dogecoin. And Shiba Inu is basically just a copy of Dogecoin. It's had nowhere near as much publicity, so I was already thinking that 13 billion was already high. So I chose to dollar cost average out of the coin and take my profits to protect myself from the inevitable crash, which happened yesterday. And the $300 worth of these coins that I had left dropped to just $26. Now, I don't really care about that $300 because I had already made $1,000 off of just a $50 investment. So I was all up for risking that $300 just for the off chance that there may be a massive pump that would give me like $1,000 or so. $300, losing $300 isn't going to make that much difference to my life, but gaining $1,000 would make a little bit of a difference. That would be cool. So my advice to people who encounter this kind of incredible pump where they're up 10x or 20x is, as soon as the coin reaches a price that if you took some money out, it would make a meaningful difference to your life, you might as well go and start taking some profits. Maybe start with selling 30% and then you can dollar cost average your way out as it rises, and then maybe keep back about 20% of your position in the coin just in case of that sort of act of God type pump that maybe could be triggered by, I don't know, another Elon Musk tweet, for example.
To the moon.
And this is because normally these things just pump and dump. So don't worry about trying to, find the peak and sell at the perfect time. It's much better just to see how much of that gain you can capture rather than focusing on just selling the entire amount at one time and taking home an epic gain. Because you wouldn't want your $50 investment to rise all the way up to $1,000 and drop back down to $50 or even $26 before you'd sold it. And lastly, how did I know that Shiba Inu was going to pump? Well, initially, I invested on the news that Coinbase had added Shiba. But how did I know to hold until Wednesday? Well, the answer is I didn't. It was just luck. But you have to be in it to win it. And with crypto, if you do a little bit of research on some of these altcoins and identify a few that could be candidates for a big pump like this and just have a little bit of money in them just waiting there, your chances of being on that roller coaster ride as it goes to the moon are massively increased. And this isn't the first time that this has happened for me. This is like the third time this year. And as the overall value of your portfolio rises, you will feel more comfortable in having larger sums invested. Like I put in $50 and got $1,000 out. If I'd put in $500, I'd have $10,000 right now. And if I put in 50,000, I would be taking $1 million out right now. So as your portfolio value rises, what you see as a small investment will increase. Right now, maybe $50 is a small investment. Maybe next year, $500 would be small. And a year after that, $5,000, you'd view it as a small sum to invest in something that's kind of risky, just because your portfolio size has increased so much. So don't take it with a gambling mentality and be like, I'm gonna throw everything on my account on one coin. That is absolutely not what you want to do. You want to focus on how much of these gains you can capture without too much risk of losing everything. All right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want to earn some amounts of crypto on your daily spending in order to invest in these kind of risky things like this, do check out the BlockFi credit card. It gives you 1.5% back on all of your purchases in Bitcoin, and that's perfect for investing it in these like Doge, Shiba, meme coins, right? Because it's not money that you actually earned at a job. You kind of got it as something extra from your spending, so it doesn't really matter if it loses value, okay? Link below for the BlockFi credit card and also the BlockFi interest account where you can earn interest on your crypto. Please subscribe to our channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.